What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Talis and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're gonna be checking out some awesome puzzles. So let's go to the video. So this is the elephant puzzle. As you can see, this is quite nice. We got a puzzle that can be creating this really nice figure or this one. So right here we got pose B and pose A. So we got two styles and these are the parts. So if you take a look, this is the elephant pieces. So you're going to have to print this. If you're going to print the elephant pose B, you're going to be printing with these parts right here. And if you're going to print this one, you're going to print with these parts right here. And these are the horns that you're going to have to print no matter which one you choose. So you can be printing all of them to get both poses. So this is quite nice. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at both figures and how to print them with the best quality possible. So let's go. So over here in layer height, we can be decreasing this value to 0.16 millimeters. This way, we're going to get, we're going to be reducing the layer height. So we're going to have more layers to print, but we're going to have a finer and better quality. So this way, we're going to get a it's going to slow a little bit of the speed, but we're going to get a better quality because not lower the speed, but we're going to have to print more layers. So it's going to take more time, but feel free to choose this value as you may like. You can be printing at 0.18 to get a balance between a good fast print and a good quality. So feel free to choose. Going over to perimeter, we're going to be printing at 3 just to get a really rigid puzzle. Going over to infill, we're going to be increasing to 10% just so we can get a really dense model. So it's going to be really rigid and sturdy, so it's not going to break. Going over to fill pattern, we're going to be printing a gyroiding fill pattern. Going over to brim, as you can see, you can be printing this without any brim, but it's recommended to add some brim. What is a brim? Brim is a really nice feature to increase the surface of contact to the build plate. So as you can see, let's say right here, there's all of these legs. They are quite tall and they do not have the best surface of contact to the build plate. By adding a brim is going to increase the area of contact to the build plate to avoid your prints unsticking from the build plate. Before adding any brim, if you're not confident, actually before adding any brim, I would recommend a lot always cleaning your build plate with some isopropyl alcohol or detergent just to make sure that you get a really clean build plate without any dust or oils from your finger that will impact the bed adhesion. So your prints will not unstick from the build plate if you get it really clean and have a really leveled printer. So a really leveled printer is ideal and will help a lot with bed adhesion because if your Z offset is too high, while printing, your extruder is going to be too high off the build plate and your filament's just going to drop. It's not going to create a solid layer of contact and that's going to reduce a lot the bed adhesion. So if your prints tend to unstick from the build plate, take a look at that. So if you're not confident, you have cleaned your build plate, it's really well leveled and your prints are still unsticking from the build plate, I would recommend adding a little bit of a brim. So a 3mm brim is perfect, 3 or 4 millimeters. It's perfect to help with the bed adhesion. So this is optional, as I have said. We were able to print without any brim. Brim is quite hard to remove, so this is optional. Just if you have some bed adhesion issues and your prints do not stick to the build plate. Going over to support material, this model is optimized for printing, so we do not need any support material. Going over to speed, we can be printing at the standard print speed, especially on Babolab printers, so we do not need to reduce. Just make sure that the first layer speed is at a really good value, a really low one, because the first layer is the most important layer. So print this really slowly. It's better to print slowly than having to print 3 times. So with the failing, printing really fast and failing multiple times. What you can do is, this is a optional tip right here on small perimeters. If your printer is not too stable, reduce a little bit on small perimeters. So right now I'm just going to be reducing 5 millimeters just to show you where it's going to act upon. So we have changed all of the values right here. Let's slice and take a look. So as you can see, we have sliced and it added some brim. Brim is really nice to increase the bed adhesion, as I have said before. Actually, it increases the surface of contact to the build plate, thus helping a lot with bed adhesion. So feel free to add more brim or not add any brim at all if you're printing with some glue stick on the build plate. It's going to take 12 hours and 29 minutes to print. It's going to look quite nice. If you take a look at the speed, as I've said, we reduce the 5 millimeters off on small perimeters. So as you can see, the horn right here is a the horn is a small perimeter, so it's going to be slowing down to print it. So it's going to have a better quality, especially on small perimeters that need to have a good cooling and sometimes can unstick from the build plate. So this is quite nice. This is a way to help while printing some small perimeters. So grab a really nice filament that you have laying around and print this model. So all of the models are ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLFlix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.